Sabres won the face-off, and now it's Slafkovsky. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Cuts it on in. Fantastic save. The Sabres start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck across to Krebs. The Sabres looking against the half wall. And that's turned aside.
I love the way he recognizes the space between him and the defender, and he uses a magic...
The puck. And he takes a shot. Stones him in front.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just scores!
And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he's just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Montreal's dropped a play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Can't keep a hold of it. Picked up along the boards by Power. Passes on the attack along the boards. Here's a chance in front. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Taken along the wall by Power. Puck scooped up by Zucker. Buffalo's on the attack. Comes up with a stop. Tries to get it to Texier. Here they come on the attack. Moves inside. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 to score. Norris quick on the draw. Kesselring's lugging the puck. The Sabres carry it along the wall. And he makes the easy save. Slafkovsky's got it through the neutral zone. Slips by the chip. Takes it to the front. Denies him in close.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Sends one up to Slafkovsky. Here's a chance. Takes it to the net. He scores! Off the pipe and edge of the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches are working in his favor, and they go right into the net. You got to exit your zone, and when we talk about playing fast, it's not about skating or lugging the puck. A lot of the time, you play fast, you're moving it, and that's what happens here. Beautiful stretch pass to be able to create some speed, and a goal results. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Sabres win the faceoff. Slides the puck to Benson. The Habs scooping up along the boards. The Sabres going to work on offense. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Sneaks by the poke check. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Oh, out of chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Slides it over with pace.
Impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Canadiens are on the attack. Oh, what a move! Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Zucker's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, what a save in front! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of this save and how impeccable it was.
Montreal's hot. activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. By Cooley. Feed to the middle. Picked off in front. Here's a shot and makes the save. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Buffalo's got the puck now. Quinn's taking it from his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Power. The Canadians get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken by Carrier. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Drives to the paint. Denies him.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Shekhar's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. The Habs cross the line and gain the zone. Fires it. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
It's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
The Canadians came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Norris takes possession after that center ice face-off. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Sends it over to Kesselring. Quick shot! There's a great save and an excellent chance there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy, continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. There's so many different ways to get up ice quickly, James. You can have quick, close support, and you can also get in behind the coverage and execute a perfectly timed stretch pass like that one. He's going to get an assist for his efforts on that goal. Well, yet another goal against, and I mean, it just keeps going down. It is a slide right now, and it's just about poor habits and attention to detail. And the coach is frustrated and angry behind the bench right now, just looking at everyone. He's not even sure who he can put out there.
More than half the period left to play. Montreal's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. The Sabres get a hold of the puck off the draw. Angles it over to Zucker. And he takes the dish. To the front! Stick save and a beaut by Gomes. Montreal's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Shot! Scores! Oh my goodness, what a goal!
That's unbelievable, James, as he goes the distance, the length of the ice. He picks up speed, and you can see him scanning to look to where he wants to deliver, but instead, he decides he's going to take it all the way, manipulating his opponent one at a time, and then he buries it. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for the score.
The Canadians have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. The Sabres play it along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, it's stayed out. It's stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make make that save.
Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice. Tremendous save and an incredible chance there.
Oh, I can't believe he's been denied, James. He's typically so good in this one-on-one situation.
Takes a shot. That's not going to fool him. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Dahlin's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain, leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here than your captain settling everyone down?
Knocked away. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Tries to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Montreal's got a 5-0 lead. That's right, 5-0 is where we sit. And they win the draw here in their own end. Puck dumped in. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Back-to-back saves there.
You know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a stop with the pad by Jones.
Buffalo's going to need a lot more effort if they want to find a way to get back in this one. How about a little energy, a little pushback?
Logs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Big time stop. Stars. They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Well, this goal is a prime example of having a knack for the net, and that's exactly what he does. He's not afraid to get gritty or dirty. Call it what you want. Get to the messy areas. But he finds this rebound, and he buries it home. Well, it looks to me that the coach is at a loss right now. Really doesn't know what to do to fire his troops up. I mean, they've had nothing all game long, no energy, and everything he said has been tuned out. He's got to find a way to get them back here.
And we're going to see a swap into the goaltenders.
That's going to be it for the goaltender. What a blowout. He's going to get some relief.
The draw inside the neutral zone. Here we go, one-man rush. Goes right to the crease. Oh, a clutch save. Wrists one. Again, the denial by the goaltender. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Big face-off here, and it's almost like there's blood in the water.
Yeah, the goaltender's been peppered, extremely fatigued, so you want to make sure you win this draw right away, and you have a direct attack to the net.
The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Norris has the puck against the half wall. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Jones.
Jones really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up.
Scores! Whips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
Almost hit a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. So what do, James? I mean, your starting goaltender's out of the net, your relievers come in, and it's just gotten peppered. Now you got to look to one another and say, man, what do we do next? There isn't a third goaltender. Guess what? The team has to pony up, being accountable in front of them.
Montreal's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. McLeod's won it. Tries to get the puck to Zucker. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Habs are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking to break out here on the power play. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Shot. Fantastic save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And here's the pass to McLeod. Receives the pass. Can't maintain possession. Picked up along the wall by Thompson. And the save. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a shot. And he easily stops that one. Feeds the puck to Cooley. The Habs have it now. And he moves it up to Anderson. He got all of that one. Into the offensive zone. Puck grab by Dahlin. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Howard's going to play it against the half wall. The Habs gain possession in their own end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, tremendous save of the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Carrick. Delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Sometimes you have a conversation with the official just to give them the heads up that you're not happy. So setting the tone, setting an undercurrent because they've been more penalized.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Well, the power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice and they're attacking the net.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Dishes it off. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Oh, look at this. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Montreal's got the puck. The Sabres from their own end will go for a quick change here. Buffalo's got it along the wall. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, sends that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. To his teammate, and that's deflected. Montreal's penalty killer's get a hold of it. Deneau's got it in the defensive end. He got all of that hit. Takes a shot, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Puck picked up by Anderson. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Evans slides into the face-off done, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Norris wins the face-off at his own end. And now he passes it to Thompson. Slides the puck across to Norris. They go on the attack from the left side. Sends it in deep.
Cooley's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Habs get their man back. We're back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Carries it in. Takes the feed at the back end. Denies him. He got all of it. And some textbook body contact there. Cuts to The Canadians get a hold of it. Shakes off the coverage. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pass to Zucker. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Grabbed along the boards by Dahlin. The Habs take possession in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Cooley. Here's a chance on the attack. Cuts into the paint. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And he's able to handle that one.
Jobs is able to make that save and put the rebound in the corner.
Six by the check. Here's a chance. Wyatt's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The centermen glide into position. The Sabres come up with a defensive zone draw. Through center. Sends it in on the attack. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Evans takes it into the offensive end. Buffalo's got the puck. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Denied that one. Strong use of their body to force the puck loose. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Here's a hit. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Takes the feed up ahead. Pass back to the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Dobson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Suzuki. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves into the slot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Gets the puck over to Quinn. Quick feed to Byram. Shot! Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. Battle along the boards. And that pass is redirected. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Dished on over to Slavkovsky. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Number one comes to an end as you heard the horn sound. We'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun time. Put your twos up because the second period's about to... go down. And now he tries to get it across the top. Dishes it to Samuelson. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And there's the save.
Jones has been really focused in the crease tonight. You can tell that he's tracking the puck with ease and comfort. But his team is playing really well in front of him as well. They're gaining confidence off of his saves, and they're creating opportunities in the offensive zone.
The Sabres win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Suzuki stick handling in his own zone. He got all of that one. Scooped up along the wall by Suzuki. Gives them nothing in front. Moves it quickly over to Krebs. They've got the defense outnumbered. Moves it in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Handles the puck. Takes the shot. And he puts that one aside with ease. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. McLeod's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Off target.
It's such a fast game, and sometimes it's hard to be situationally aware and know where everyone is on the ice. I think he had more...
Breakaway! Huge save on the play! Oh, my goodness! Wow! From the right side, moves it up ahead. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. And he makes that save as well.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Norris has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
The Sabres win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Cuts to the paint. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, Scouts are always talking about how you have to have good speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
Montreal's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. We're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence in which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Steps across the blue line. Puts it on net, and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. And he shut the door on that last play. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Great heads-up play with the stick by Texier. The Sabres going to work on offense. Stopped it with the power. Wow!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save. Dobbs back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Doan. Shot! Didn't get all of it, but just got enough of it with the trapper.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Mellanston's got it into offensive territory. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Deneau. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Works it across to Carrick. Sends it over to Mellanston. Sends it across. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Quick pass to Caulfield. Powers moving the puck through his own zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed for Cooley. Oh, look at this chance. Coming to the slot. Denies him. Picked up along the boards by Cooley. Oh, but another stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Taken along the wall by Suzuki. Montreal's across the blue line. Fires it. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. You see players working on this all the time in practice. Real tight to the net. Just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight. so far.
The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. The Habs will play it in their own end. Makes a move in front. Oh, my God, the goaltender, and in. That's a goal.
Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This net shift, this big save, it's huge.
Montreal's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seen so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
And that's picked off.
The Canadians are dominating play tonight. They've got so much speed. It's almost like they're
Inside of the iron.
The Canadians are shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
Montreal's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Great defensive play to break it up. Skates to the crease. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Quick pass across to Evans. He's got a step. Scores! Quick is going to hit him inside the back of the net.
Now, you said it. Quick, James, and he is lightning fast. He separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. He does a great job of exploiting the weakness of the coverage, and he finds a way to break away from the pack. He's in on the breakaway, James, and what a battle it is. It's one that he wins, and he drives the puck home.
Montreal's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Caulfield. To the low slot. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get it.
The captain delivers.
That's how you ain't comfortable when you're getting shoved and you're getting pushed around like that on the puck. And he's able to maintain his focus on that puck, maintain possession with that secondary effort. And you know that you work on it in skills all the time, that small space skill and toughness. But he executes all of it, showing how they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice. And then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Quick shot. Stops him cold. Montreal's looking to break up. And he sidesteps the check there. Driving right to the front. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, complete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Takes a shot. Denied by Lyon. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Slafkovsky's lugging the puck. And he takes the feed. Buffalo's got the puck here in the open ice. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Montreal's going to play it from the corner. Quick pass to Samuelson. Gets it over to McLeod. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Sabres gain control of it. What a stop as he puts up the fire! They've got numbers here. Shot! And makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Montreal's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Montreal's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Thompson's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And that goes off the player in front. Shuts him down. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Drives to the sweet spot. And he opts to wait for more support. Grabbed along the boards by Power. Tries to feed it over to Tuch. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. And now it's over to Byram. Buffalo's got possession here in the offensive zone. Dismissed that chance. Evans carries the puck in his own zone. Knocked off the puck. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Takes the shot. Comes up with the stop. He says, let's get physical on that play. Trips it on net. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And now it's grabbed by Texier. Across the line and on the attack. Takes it to the front. Big time stop. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Dobson. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Carrick. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Gallagher. Slides it diagonally to Suter. Oh, and here's the pass. Fires it on net. And he shuts the door on that. And that pass attempt is deflected. Taken along the wall by Shekai. The Canadians have it now. Quick pass over to Caulfield. Demoiser with the save. Grabbed along the boards by Carrier. Into the corner now. Carrier's got it to the side. The Sabres have it from their own end. Here they come. Scooped up along the wall by Sapkowski. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Here they come, down the right side and on the attack. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, save on the play! Whoa!
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Montreal's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Puck scooped up by Thompson. Gaining steam here on the attack. Cooley's got it from behind his own net. And they come up with possession off that battle. Picked up along the wall by Matheson. Oh, a clutch save! Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lions gonna hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, this is the stuff that goalie coaches can't teach. It's just an instinctual and intrinsic passion to get to that puck. I mean, you're throwing form out the window now when you're making these types of saves over and over. The sole purpose, just keep the puck out of the back of the net.
Montreal's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. off the draw wins possession. Angles it over to Darlene. And now he moves it to Tuck. Drives it to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a shot. And another save.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Great reach with the poke check by Byram. And that's a great read to force the turnover. The Canadians take possession here in the open ice. Moves inside. Oh, he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the front row, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
On the backhand, scores! And a huge goal to pick themselves up off the canvas.
Well, my old coach used to say to me, you got to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what they've done, but now they got to find a way to do something with it. I mean, they have been manhandled this game. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Buffalo's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
And now he angles it across to Doan. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save. Here's a backhander. Oh, and another save. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off the body and a ride. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, what a save in front. And the puck's booted away. Samuelson's taking it from his own end. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover.
You get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the boards by Slavkovsky. Taken by Benson. And now he tries to get it across to Quinn. Matheson's taking it from his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Into the offensive end now. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Quinn's close to finding a hole there and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he...
Oh, save on the play! Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck and he fires it past the tender.
Montreal's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Gains the zone through center. The Sabres look to start the transition game. McLeod's got it against the boards. Hooked off the puck. Oh, he works it away with the stick.
Jobs doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirecting it to the corner.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by Ryan. Puck sent over to Carrick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Zucker. The Habs get a hold of the puck in their own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Shot denies him in front.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive and So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Taken along the wall by Shekov. Here's a short pass to Carrier. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's over to Tuch. They've got some momentum here. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Denies him again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Directs it on over to Matheson. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Montreal's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates.
The Sabres win the faceoff at center. Moves it to Tuch. Takes control of the puck. Sends the pass over. Taken by Freds. Quick feed to Dahlin. Buffalo's got the puck in the corner. Works it across to McLeod. Puck grabbed by Caulfield. Avoids the poke check. Slides by the check. Here's a shot. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Lions going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Suzuki's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net. Finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game. And this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Montreal's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. The Sabres start with the puck in their own end. Slides it on over to Byram. Passes it to Zucker. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Grabbed along the boards by Kapanen. Goes right to the crease. Denies him. Steps into all that. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Dumps it into the ozone. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Well, Duke's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating. He's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Slides the puck over. They've got numbers. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Sends it quickly to Texier. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, Tuch Bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Lifts the stick and takes the puck. And he takes the pass. Here's a chance. That's off a stick. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Texier's gained the line and on the attack. Takes it into the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Scooped up along the wall by Carrier. Quick pass to Texier. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck picked up by Texier.
With his drive to play the game, and man, is he ever tough to move off the puck. And he
Moves it to Norris. And he catches that one with the glove. And he slides it quickly to Caulfield. Coming to the front of the net. Big time stop. Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Oh, out of the net.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Moves the puck up to Anderson. Coughs it up at center. Shot. Glove save and the play continues. Now a quick pass to Anderson. Shot. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Sends it ahead to Gallagher. Drives to the paint. Oh, a clutch save. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Puts it on net. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Into the offensive zone. Newhook's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Krebs. They go on the attack through center. Puck scooped up by Kapanen. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. To the front! Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Here's a shot. Scores! So that's number 2, Connor!
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for happy. This shift is more than just a goal, James. It's about everything that tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because there was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lane. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized.
Montreal's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Canadians take it from the side. And it goes off a stick. Quick feed to McLeod. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that banks off a stick. Puck is frozen and we're going to face off.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
Montreal's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of it. Oh, what reflexes to make that point save! Slides it across to Slafkovsky. Drives to the crease. Fantastic save! The Habs have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass across to Benson. Buffalo's in now. Tries to feed it over to Carrick. And that goes off a player. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Toss to the front. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And they'll dump it in. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Dobson. Here they come on the rush. Lead pass ahead. And that's off target as it hits a body. Moves the puck. Gains the zone along the right wall. Look out. Simple stop by Ryan. Picks up the puck in his own end.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And it's a quick pass to Suzuki. Too much congestion in front. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Tucks cross the line and gain the zone. From point blank. Oh, turns it aside once again. Slides it quickly to Hudson. They've got numbers here. Moves into the slot. Denies him in close.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Canadians are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Moves it quickly over to Byram. Slides the puck to Doan. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. With the stop. Finds some space in the corner. Matheson's got the puck in his own zone. Here's an odd-man rush.
The Canadians get their second line out there, James. They've been real effective tonight. They've been dominant in the offensive zone. They've been key contributor, and this is really important when you want to get that secondary scoring.
Montreal's got it now. No room for that one to get through. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Moves the pass in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Montreal's on the attack. Taken along the wall by Kapanen. Here's a chance. Oh, what a glove save there. Slides the pass over to Krebs. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
The Canadians have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close, they know how to intercept, and it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning. There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I would have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Well, Duke's got it in the defensive zone. Tap dances around the check. Here's a chance. Stop now. He saved it. Oh, wow.
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
Can't believe he stayed out. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Canadians' offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Benson's won the draw inside his own end. From the left side, takes the pass. Great pass from off the right side. Here's a shot. Turns him away. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Taken by Matheson. Here they come on the attack. Loses control of it. Here they are on the attack. Backhander. Stopped it. How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he trapped the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team has got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Scores! And look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the plate.
Montreal's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Caulfield's got it in the defensive end. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Makes a move in front. Denies him. Here he is in front. Stops him with a glove. The Canadians have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. And they win the draw on their own end. Slides it diagonally to Zucker. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Montreal's got it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit on the play. Puck picked up by Kapanen. Oh, what a stop in the blocker by Lyon. Passes over to Quinn. Across the line from center. Grabs control of it at the point. And he comes up with the glove save. Quick pass to Kapanen. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. The Sabres played along the boards. Krebs explores his options in the corner. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Here's a chance on the attack. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Big time stop there. Top stick handling in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Thompson. And that ricochets off a twig in front. And he loses control of the puck. Quick stop. Quick shot. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
We're getting a little action finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
And he lays out to block that one. Lets it fly. Oh, and comes up with a stop. Takes the pass. Nice zone entry from the middle. Skates to the crease. Scores! Well, a little puck luck on that one as he bounces off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Montreal's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
The Canadians will play from the defensive zone. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Solid hit on the play. Avoids a poke check. Coming to the slot. Big time stop. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Feeds it over to Doan. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Fires it. Tremendous stuff by Lyons.
You know, it's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
The Canadiens' offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. The Sabres win the draw. Byron's moving the puck through his own zone. Dumps it in. The Canadiens gain possession. Levels him with the hit. And now it's grabbed by Power. Jostles the puck loose. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Quick shot! Lyons opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Montreal's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. The Sabres win the draw. Moves it to McLeod. Carries it across the line. Bolduc's got it now deep inside his own end. sidesteps the check. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, a clutch save. Puck scooped up by Quinn. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Montreal's got the puck. And he takes the feed. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here he is, shoving in front. And a great save. Oh, a good heads-up play with the poke check. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Montreal's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. The Sabres win it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Fantastic save! Angles it over to Dobson. And that's a smart heads-up play by Tuck. Works it across to Thompson. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Big save in front.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight.
Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Now that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Hudson's lugging the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Suzuki. Here's a chance. Takes it to the front. And a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out.
The Canadians have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. He meant how many times have they hit the post?
Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. How did he stop that one?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting